My parents are very happy lately. I bought them a pair of smart Zoom reading glasses.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Boo. low-key not used to live streaming. Thank you. So sweet. I'm actually not used to this at all. Enjoying my D&D character low-key. Wait, can you hear me? Oh wait, you might be able to hear double. Oopsies. Hi y'all. Well, it's so nice to be live. I've never done live before. Thank you. It's kind of scary, can't lie. Oh, that's so nice. It's like a 30-second delay on the stream. It's really embarrassing. I don't know how to fix it. Well, it's not like 30 seconds, like 10 seconds. No, it's not pre-recorded. I'm doing it right now, which is like really scary. Ooh, I'm scared. Oh, it's just my D&D character. Or a potential D&D character. I low-key haven't played D&D in like so long, but I want to make another character for a new campaign I might do. She's a goblin. Hmm. I don't know all that much about D&D to be honest, but she's a paladin, and I don't know much other than that, but she's got a mace. I'm trying to learn more about D&D as I go. I have friends who are teaching me, but still, I just like the whole like open world kind of get thing. Like it's weird because I watch Roll from the Hip, and Roll from the Hip is like all D&D. I'm really scared right now. I've never live streamed before. Ooh. Don't like that. It's ugly as hell, bro. Wait, can you hear the music? Yeah, I've got a couple. My friend has wanted to be a DM for a while, and I was thinking of asking him if we wanted to start a new campaign. but it's very confusing. Like, D&D, there's a lot to it. I genuinely do not know anything except, like, the bare bones basics. I didn't know if I wanted her to have short hair or long hair. How do professional live streamers do this all the time? Like, genuinely. This is really nerve-wracking. I can tell I'm really bad at public speaking. Actually, I was doing a public speaking thing 2 days ago with my school, and oh my gosh, I humiliated myself in front of my entire class because I just kept yapping and yapping because we had to do it on the spot. Yeah, we didn't have any notes or any pre-revision. Yeah, DM's like hard to find though, and it's hard to find a campaign or a series that, not series, like a story that everyone can get behind. Like, because there's always going to be like people who want to do different kinds of stories or general things. I sound like I know. I sound like a complete idiot to someone who probably knows a lot about D&D. I have only played once, and that was in a school club. And that school club, it was very non-serious thing where we literally just walked around and tamed horses. The only really thing I remember from the entire experience was rolling a nat 20 on taming, like, getting apples to tame some horses. And then we just had an army of horses through the rest of the campaign. I like you might turn the music down. Wait, does that mute the music for you? I don't know how this works. Ooh, like, what I'm telling you, I literally just figured out how to do a vertical stream. Like, literally, I just spent the last 2 hours trying to figure out how to do a vertical stream and downloading all the necessary stuff. And now I'm suddenly here, and now I'm really scared. I shouldn't be scared. But social anxiety is a bitch. Multi-language, I'm sorry. Do goblins have fangs? I don't know. They have, like, weird teeth, don't they? Oh wow. I'll give her horns. Do goblins have horns? I'll low-key search it up, wait. Goblins. Images. They just have sharp teeth from what I'm looking at. Wait, I'm searching on Pinterest, that might give me a better result. Goblin D&D. Oh, they have bigger ears. I might give her bigger ears then. But will it work in the stream? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay, no horns. Wait, what? Okay, thank you. Sorry, I'm genuinely so bad at English and reading. Like, English is my first language, but I'm still so bad at it. I'm literally getting a grade 2 in English literature, which is a fail. And if I keep going at this, I'm gonna have to retake my GCSEs, which isn't a good thing. In fact, it's a very, very bad thing, actually. That if that happens, I will be in a lot of trouble. Because I have to retake everything. And if I'm already struggling with doing it once, how the hell am I going to do it twice? Well, head now. I've said this like 5 times, but I'm not used to this. Am I mumbling? I'm not alone in this house, so I don't really want to be too loud. Ooh, what kind of pants should I give her? Let me look back at what orcs look like. Not orcs, goblins. What do they look like? So they have like baggy clothing. I like that one. That's cute. Yeah, actually I'll go for something that looks like that. I just saw a really cute design. Really cute, but I want to imitate. I do that and immediately forget I can't draw dresses. That's probably not the best idea on my part. Ooh, not the best idea. But I keep closing the screen. Okay, I might be able to fix that with plugging in. Oh, sorry, probably shouldn't show you that. My bad. Let me do this. Oh, I guess she'll give her hair because I don't want her to be bold. She's a diva. Don't get me wrong, you can be bold and be a diva, but oh, that must be better. Ooh, no. I'm having an annoying delay. Ooh, did my stream break? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I think my phone's just glitching. Oh, I shouldn't be showing you this, should I? How far behind is the delay? Hope's not too bad. Oh, that is pretty bad though. Genuinely kirked. I don't know how to work a stream. Is the audio delayed? It has to be. Sorry, that was just me testing the delay. Wait. Boo. Okay, it's fine. Okay, just had to make sure that was okay. Wait, are you hearing a delay? Okay, good. How? Okay, you know, I'm just gonna leave that alone and hope for the best. Ooh, because I'm hearing a delay that's like 10 seconds in my ears, but you might not be hearing that. I don't like the dress length though, it's too long. I want her to be a bit more scandalous. I don't want I will make her ears bigger though. I really should probably learn more about D&D before drawing a D&D character. But but it's like that's the most fun part about D&D though. It's like the character creation. And it's like the creative expression it allows. At least in my opinion, it could be. I understand the story bit is really important too, and that's also a key factor. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Because our whole idea was that she was a farmer, but it's actually really cool if she's a baker. Like she bakes, like she farms, like she grows the material. Like she grows wheat and then she makes it into bread. Wait. And then she'd make poison bread. Wait, that's actually peak. That's a peak idea. I'm stealing that. I Oh, but the skirt is just making me icky. It's not. I'm gonna make it even more scandalous by adding a slit in the skirt. Let's hope this works. I probably should have planned out what they would be wearing before I started drawing, and especially before I started live streaming. But you know what? We live, we love, we lie. Lie? I'm dumb. I feel like I don't know how I want to characterize her. I've got so like as soon as I like started looking into D&D, I had so many ideas for characters I could make and like so many ideas. And it's like I don't know how to articulate all the ideas because like they all like I want like there was a witch who was like made out of lava, which I thought would be really cool, like a witch made out of water, like a witch with like a really big hat. Um, Another one is like a rogue cowboy type guy, like a criminal cowboy. It was based off a dream I had where my friend was like a cowboy bank robber type guy who stole who who like robbed banks through watermelons. It was a weird dream. I have really weird dreams, like genuinely, like they're like so odd. They range from like, oh, it was just a cute little scenario to serial killer type dreams. Yeah. What kind of shoes? Boots. Like Luke is wearing boots in my reference. So could I imitate those boots? Because then it'll be like cowgirl boots. Is she like a cowgirl? Does she give off cowgirl vibes or does she give off like more like dainty? I want her to be like a subversion. I Oh, like she's like a house nanny, not a nanny, but like a baker. I like the baker idea. Um, Baker. I need to think of this character though. Like, oh, I'm really bad at articulating my ideas, bro. I need to get better at that. What kind of socks? Ooh, not. Ooh. Ah, wait, I'll search that up. Uh, highway. I can't type. Oh, that's actually perfect. That's actually peak. I need to draw this character now. Don't be giving me ideas on characters to draw while I haven't finished this one yet. God, now I'm like just like I don't want to abandon this one. Fingerless gloves. Yes. That is like literally perfect for this character. Oh, but I don't want to cover her freckles though. Freckles can be moved. Don't even ask about the hands. That's a later me problem. And don't ask about the time. It is definitely not almost midnight where I am. I'm low-key gonna search up more inspiration for clothes because I cannot draw clothing without references. Genuinely, it's like a problem. Oh, like how are people coming up with these clothes ideas? Necklaces. Hoods, necklaces, and scarves is what I'm seeing in goblin fashion. Oh, I just saw a really cute fairy. Now I want to draw a fairy. I would pull an all-nighter, but I've got stuff to do tomorrow. Oh, sorry, there's my cat. She wants to get into the room. Sorry. Let's hope it didn't mess anything up. Uh-oh. Adverts. Okay. How's my camera looking? Ooh. How do I do this? Wait. Oh no. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. I forgot to flip it. That is horrendous. Ooh. Our head needs to be a bit higher. Let's see. That's better now. How did I not notice that before? Like I should I make her a goblin still? I feel like I really want to draw a goblin character. Like, isn't there like that other subclass? Like, all that like I don't know. It's the one with the red skin and the horns. Because I can also see her with red skin, but I also want to give her red hair. So I don't know if that would color scheme wise would clash. The only thing is, this is only their sketch, and I've already spent like how long have I spent on this? 2 hours on the sketch alone. I'm actually cooked. It's because this one like genuinely just made me crash out. I could not get this perspective here right. Genuinely. I don't know why this is making me cringe so much. It's maybe because I'm hearing my own voice for the first time. I don't like it. My voice is always horrible on camera. Let me give her more bags. Ironically, actually, I don't like the genre of fantasy. It's one of my least favorite genres. If anything, I prefer slice of life and like realistic love stories. Thank you. I love you guys so much. How how do I make this area of their chest more interesting? Because low key, it's not working. Like, do I add like I could add like diamonds and stuff here, and I can make it like, ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that. Like, how do I get the perspective to work still? Because, like, if you look at my reference here, I don't know if you can see it, I probably have to move my reference over a bit. Um, but you can see that, like, it's meant to be like above, up, like this, but in my actual drawing, it's like down. I might have to fix that. Oh, wait, I just realized this from this angle looks really bad. Don't take that out of context. The reference is this. Um, I needed it because I needed the pose. I just replaced the hammer with a mace. Ooh, the arm is not giving it though. It's like at the wrong angle. Ooh. Anyway, I'll move that back to where it's meant to be. I'm scared to add detail. I'm like, because I know I always sort of like try not to add too much detail to my drawings. But like now that I'm drawing fantasy characters, I feel like it matters so much more. Because I don't know why, but whenever I see fantasy characters, they're always so detailed. That just gave me another idea for another character. I cannot be doing this to myself. Like I'm imagining a knight and a princess. Like it's actually the knight who's really weak, while the princess is like really badass and like strong. I know that's like a very stereotypical, oh, it's a subversion of expectations. Like I think that'd be really cute. I know it's like so common nowadays to see like, and it's a bit exhausted of a trope. Like it's like it's one thing that's always bugged me. No, that does not look good. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Ooh, I still think my audio is a bit delayed, but that's just because I'm hearing it through my ears and not the ears of the YouTube, which is weird because of the delay. It's so weird. Oh wow, the ears of the YouTube. Because I'm hearing my voice double. Every time I speak, I'm hearing it again like 5 seconds later. No, actually, 9 seconds later. I feel like this area here is too crowded. I feel like I definitely am not hitting the mark with the reference, and it's just making it look weird. Like he doesn't have a neck. Right. If maybe if I move it upwards, it would be better. Because if I move it upwards, like just like, and actually give her a neck, and like stray from the reference a bit, it won't have the same effect as the reference, but I feel like it would just look better. It wouldn't like have the same perspective, but I think it But does that look better? Does it look better or worse? Oh, that looks so much better. That is infinitely better. Wait, flip check. Ooh, the neck is not giving. I really want to play D&D again. I miss it. But the thing is, I only played it for like not even a month. It was 2 months, and it was like every week, 1 hour a week. And it was like an enrichment in my school where it was like a sign up after school club. Every student had to do one. It was mandatory back then. It's not anymore, but back then you had to do one, and like it had to be every Tuesday after school. You would go to a club. Actually, I did it. Just after that one, I think I did an improv club, and it was like, I don't know if you guys have seen Shoot from the Hip, but it was literally Shoot from the Hip. Actually, that's what got me into Shoot from the Hip. And Shoot from the Hip is so good and so funny. Actually, they're posting a new video tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. In 8 more minutes tomorrow, but Sunday. And it's got Max Bosch as a collaborator. They posted part one of that last Sunday, and it was really good. But they did bully Max a bit, but honestly, it was fun in a funny way. And the trailer that they've seen is like it looks so interesting. It's the people outside. I probably sound so insane. If anyone asks, I'm on a call with my friend. Okay. Give her some lashes. Let's make the ear bigger. It's not big enough. Okay, don't take that out of context. Dirty mind, dirty mind, dirty mind. Is that better? The ear always needs to go in between the eyes and the nose. Should I give her more of like a different shape nose, a more distinctive shape? Like something like this, rather than a button nose, because all my characters have button noses, and I want to add a bit more variety in my characters. I feel like it would just look nicer on her and it would suit her more. Ooh, I do like that though. But does it match her eyes? Does it match her eyes? It doesn't really match her eyes. It's bugging me. I'll just leave it as it was, to be honest. Why are you guys watching this? I can't believe it. I'm so boring. I don't know what you guys are expecting. Do you want me to pull out the YouTuber voice? I spent 5 minutes doing a live stream talking about nothing. Sleep is for the weak. Don't need it. I'm going out tomorrow. Don't need it. Chat. Wait. I want to text my friends. I've been ignored. Wow. Anyway, let's flip it over. Ooh, the ear. It's not good placement. Should the ear droop upwards or downwards? Let's. Oh, I'm so tired. My cat is staring at me across the room, genuinely. She's like glaring at me. What do you want? Oh no, now she's looking herself. She's judging me. Bloody hell. Do I sound British to you? Genuine question. I've been waiting to ask this for a while. Actually, I was going to make a video about this, about how British I sound. Because, like, I've been told I have a British accent, but, you know, because you never really know your own accent, I can never tell if it is British or not. Because it's like, is it that British? Or is it just certain letters and certain words that I pronounce that are really British? Because Britishness is in my blood. I've always lived here. I've visited other places, like I visited America, I visited South Africa, and I visited most places in Europe. Should I give her some necklaces? Should I give her a choker? Or is that too modern? Okay, it does sound a bit British. Wait, is that Minecraft music playing in the background? Is Minecraft music copyrighted? I hope not. I really hope not. Copyright free. Oh fuck, it's copyrighted. Let's not do this one. Oh, that one was copyrighted. Why am I getting ads, bro? Don't pay attention. Don't listen to the ads. Don't watch the ads. I hate when they're not skippable though. I don't want to listen to copyrighted music. Another ad. Another ad, bro. Bloody hell. Okay, let's hope that's better. Oh my god, that was not good. Um, let's put on. Let's remove this. Let's add some more non-copyrighted music. I don't want copyrighted music. You know, let's just keep this one on loop because I don't want to have to deal with that. But my old channel, like I don't think I've told anyone about my old channel, but I had an old one, but I didn't post on it because people found out about it. People I knew, they found out about it. Like people who I didn't want knowing found out about it. Like my friends know about it, like this channel. Like I because I told them, but like people who I didn't tell found out about it, and then I was like, don't want them to know that. So I stopped posting and I deleted all the videos. But they were all cringy, Gacha 2018, AMVs, and Royal High music videos, like cringy content that you probably don't want to see. I might revisit them at some point if I'm ever like desperate for video ideas. Like other than that, yeah, I have been like around most places in Europe. Because you know, if you live in England, it's very easy to get to Europe. Well, of course, not since we left the EU. The British passport thing's a bit annoying, but oh, that might dox myself. Let's hope that didn't happen. Wait, let's hope that didn't dox anything. But yeah, we go like I've been on one school trip to Belgium and France to see the World War II memorials. It was actually really peak. I have some pictures, and we go sometimes go skiing in France because my dad's friend owns a chalet, and I want to make sure. Sorry, off tangent. Um, I've also been to Germany and Belgium and Holland actually. I have music boxes from Holland right here. These might be copyrighted, so I'm not going to play them. But I don't know, Netherlands and Holland. Netherlands. Is Netherlands and Holland the same place? Once again, turning to Google. Netherlands and Holland the same. Ooh, they are not the same. Let's forget that I have no geographical knowledge. Genuinely, I really should know more places, but I don't because geography is not my strong point. You could ask me where Yorkshire is in England, and I still wouldn't know. I literally live in England, and I still don't know where Yorkshire is. Yeah, okay, that's where I got it from. They used to be the same country. I knew they were somehow related. I remember my dad yapping my ear off about the whole Holland thing, but I don't remember exactly what he said. Earrings are such a good idea. Good job, me. Yeah. Should I give her hoop earrings? Mm. Oh.
You going to go to bed?
Mm-hmm.
Hey?
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't happen. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Let's not talk about that. I forgot about the possibility of that happening. Someone walked in. I don't know too much about Europe. Like if we get taught about it in school, I want her to be like really crazy and all over the place. But if I don't know about Europe and I'm literally European, my knowledge of literally any other continent is like even worse. Like ask me a question about Asia, I will not know because I've never been to Asia. I've been to Africa, but that was only in South Africa because my parents are South African. Um, uh, I've been to America, but again, I think America's just an odd sock because America's like kind of similar to England in like architecturally, I think. Like there are some like American looking houses in my area. I should stop with the sketch and actually start moving on to the line art, but I don't want to stop because I feel like I'm not done enough. I'm gonna keep going with this, like probably sound like I'm talking to myself. My mother walked in. Don't really want to talk about that. That was embarrassing. I don't know what I'm gonna do if someone actually walks in for real, for real. Yeah, the school trip was to mostly visit World War museums, but we stayed, and also memorial sites. But we did stay, at like a really big hotel resort type thing. It wasn't a resort, it was for school trips, but the food was horrendous. Yeah, it was like a colony before. The British colonies, Commonwealth. I do know that. But the food was horrible. They served us escargot, and in the morning they gave us hot chocolate. But I think it would be illegal to call what they served us hot chocolate because it was water and chocolate powder. It wasn't even hot water, it was cold water and chocolate powder. Oh, like don't get me wrong, it was like free to us. Like the teachers had to pay for that. It was a bit of a scam to be honest, and they didn't even have enough food for everyone because I think we were expecting more people. No, we were expecting less people, and more people came. I really want to give her horns, but that wouldn't suit her. She'd look evil with horns. Let's try. I don't even want her to start drawing the mace. I just got a notification. Oh, I'm gonna do this one. Let's turn the opacity up. Nope, wrong layer. Nope. No, actually, I'm really lucky that my laptop is touchscreen. Like, I would not be able to do this if my laptop wasn't like touchscreen. Well, obviously, I have a drawing pad, but but I also use the my actual hands to move the screen around. Oh no, not that again. Uh, okay. We don't talk. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had Nesquik. Thankfully, I was not the one who decided to drink the hot chocolate. My friend did, and she wanted to puke afterwards, which wasn't good because we had a 5 hour car drive, no, not car drive, coach drive, and a ferry ride after that, and passport customs. It was so funny because on the French side, no, Belgium side of the customs, we were really loud because obviously we were a school trip, and we got yelled at by because we were being too loud. But we were a school and we were traveling in a group of 60 people. I don't know what they expected us to be in absolute silence. Like, how are you expecting a group of teenagers to be silent in passport customs? And the things we weren't even like doing the passport. It was in the line for the passport. Yeah, like it wasn't even at the point where we hand in our passports. It was the point when we were lining up to get to the point where we hand in our passports. It wasn't even that important. I understand like they have to deal with like the constant threats and like it's a bunch of teenagers from another foreign country, so you never know, but still, expecting us to be in like absolute silence. I like it makes sense to want us to be like quiet. Like absolute silence is insane to expect of that many people. Like, and the thing is, like, there were public people there too, and they were talking. It's just that we weren't allowed to talk. And we were all like running off like 5 hours of sleep because we had to wake up really early in the morning. It was 2 days. We had to travel to two different countries. We went to Belgium and France in the span of those 2 days. We went from England to France, to Belgium, to all of the war memorials, slept for one night, and then we did more war memorials and war museums, and then we went home. It was a packed 2 days. And you had to go to school the next day too. That's too many eyelashes. But what was really cool actually was we got to see the actual trenches like that were in World War Two. No, World War One, not World War Two. What am I saying? Um, and we got to be like in them. But my friend didn't like it because she's got claustrophobia, and then I had to like comfort her because she did not like it. Yeah, and it was also like kind of sad. Like people had to live in them. I don't know what that was. Something about it looks wrong. Let's erase these and move on to them later. Let's just do the eyebrows. Eyebrows. Yeah, but thankfully it wasn't the mines were all deactivated and the chances because it was a very popular tourist site, they made it into like a museum through the trenches. And there was like pretty much a zero chance of stepping on a mine. I think I can find the pictures, but I low-key don't want to close the stream on my phone because what if something happens? Um, it was like because it was like so busy in those like 2 days. Wait, the teeth looks wrong. I just can't do this, can I? It's like you're so good at drawing until people are watching you and then you fumble. It's the same with public speaking. I for the speech thing I had to do a speech. I didn't have to do a speech, but I chose to do a speech on self-expression through art. Ironic. And I talked about school uniform and how it limits a creative expression. People are outside. I don't want to talk too loudly. People are outside my room. Does that look weird? Ooh. Uh, I want it to be a bit more realistic than this, but I don't know how to do that. Well, I do know, but I don't know how to do it this small. Let's go back onto the eyes. Wait, flip check. Ooh, that eyebrow is not good. Thank you, by the way, for sticking around. Uh, you wrote a general idea for the speech, and you, um, then you like had to do it. Like you didn't have your notes when you were speaking it. You had to like memorize it and like remember your notes. But I fumbled and I forgot everything. But to my defense, most people forgot everything as soon as they got up there. The problem is, it's because it's a whole competition thing that if you did the best in your class, you'd have to go on to perform in front of your entire year. And if you won that competition, you'd have to do it in front of the entire school. And then if you won that competition, you'd have to do it in front of a series of schools and their principals. And then it'd be like a whole London competition where you like if you win that, then you win a prize of £3,000 for your school. And it wasn't even like your money to keep. And you're like, it just went to your school. Like, don't get me wrong, it must feel nice and it's a good thing to write on your CV, but there's no much reward to it. And you have to speak in front of thousands of people, which is something I will never be able to do. And you have to do it without notes, without help, and it's 1 minute long. You're sitting up there for a long time. It's like giving a TED talk. Thank you. Um, but it was like, but actually, it's like even worse because I have my GCSE speaking exam in a couple weeks, which is a really important exam that's going to dictate what university you can get into and your A levels. And because you have to like do a speech in front of your teachers, no notes, no nothing, you get marked on how you present your speech and how you and how you speak it and what you talk about and the impact of your message, which are all things I am horrendous at. How long have I been streaming? God damn. I feel like I've been doing it for ages. I feel like probably 30 minutes now. I want her to be like, have you guys seen Hollyberry Cookie? You probably haven't. Wait, I'll pull up an image. But I kind of want her to have a Hollyberry vibe. Holly. Like her. Like, if I don't know if you can see this, but her like strong and like muscular. Like beefy, but strong and muscular, but cute in a sort of like cuddly way. My stream on my phone is not working, and that is how I see you. Oh, hiya, how are you? No, you're not. Please do not think you're distracting me. Low key, I would be very sad if you weren't here, but you can leave at any point. Don't feel pressured by that. You're actually making it really nice by being here. And plus, why would I stream if I didn't want you guys to chat? Ooh, I always struggle with line art, bro. No, because I always have this like weird thing about perfection. Like whenever I think of line art, I always think, oh, the line art has to be perfect. Like it has to be clean, it has to be straight. Especially like if it's like because when you look at line art of like anime and stuff, like if for example, if I can't find a anime one, but like look at this for example, this has got really clean and like no gaps, very clean line art. But like if I ever look at all of my drawings, they always have like really messy line art. Ooh, adverts. Not fun. Can you even hear the background music? Yeah, line art is like so annoying because it's like the thing of it's like you want it to be like really nice and clean looking, but you also know that it's not going to be perfect, and you also know that most people aren't going to zoom in far enough to even notice if it is. But I always like learnt the tip that thick lines on the outside and thin lines on the inside, and ever since I've been applying that, it's actually worked so much. Where was this example of my drawing? Here it is. Um, like you can see, like I had a thick line here and a thin line here, and it just works so well, so much better than just straight up doing normal same line art for the same. Oh, no background music. I've been having background music playing for so long. Oh wait, yeah, I remember I muted it. Yeah, it's like really quiet. I thought I had background music on. Oh well, at least that means that the Minecraft music didn't get copyrighted, hopefully. Um, can you hear it now? Might turn my microphone headphone volume down. Uh, I'm overheating, honestly. Actually, I'm getting out my duvet, bro. I'm overheating. My laptop cannot handle streaming, and it's like getting really hot on my lap. Oh well. No music saves me from copyright. Because I was always scared of that, because if you get too many copyright strikes, your channel could be like completely deleted, and that's always like really scary. Like my channel's not big enough for copyright to be a huge issue just yet, but if it ever does, then like it could be a huge problem. Like I've heard about it from other people, and it's like it's like completely career ruining if it got in the wrong hands. Like when I remember GT Live talking about it, Game Theory, I mean, um, and they had a huge problem with it. Okay, bye bye. Have fun. But it was almost like completely ruined their channel because if it's like a strike and they can like remove your video or they can remove your money. Well, I don't actually make money from this, I can't lie. Oh, like I don't think I ever will, to be honest, at this rate. But hopefully, actually, I say at this rate, but I've been doing very well recently. Like my new like view average has gone from 500 to 1,000, which I'm very thankful for. Especially because thank you to you, Bibbity Bobbity Boo, and you. I love you guys. You guys. Oh, is that what my camera looks like? Didn't realize it was so far down. Oopsies. Is that nice? Ooh, don't want that. Ah, pain. That was a really wonky leg. Honestly, I don't know how different is American schools to British schools. It's something I've wondered for a while because I always see like in movies and stuff, like American schools are like you get to wear whatever you want for starters. You don't have to abide uniform. Um, you also like feel like it's a bunch of social differences. Like I feel like I don't know. Again, I've only ever been to British schools. Like, um, American schools just seem so much different. Like, you're allowed your phones, which to me, to go in as someone who goes to a British school, that's an insane concept. Because for us in our school, if you get caught with your phone, it's an instant 60-minute detention, and that is a big deal. If you get a couple of those, you could get expelled. So it's a huge deal. And also your phone gets confiscated until your parent or carer has to come and pick it up from the school. Like the school cares so much about your goddamn phone. It's actually insane. They should care a bit less. Yeah. In the movies, it's always presented as like, oh, we get to do whatever we want. We get to go on our phones. And like football apparently is a huge thing. Like in England, bro, football is like, oh, to Americas it's soccer, but to us it's football or football. And that's literally all the boys talk about in school. What's the whole thing about the Super Bowl? What the hell is up with that? Like, is it just like something that everyone in America watches? I get adverts for it for some reason. Like, I don't live in America. Why are you giving me adverts for the Super Bowl? Why do I care about football? Like, we play rugby, which is like very, think similar to American football, because like it's got the same shape. Like, would you even call an American football a ball? Because it's not spherical. It's like oblongal. No, that's not the word. But it's like it's not what you would typically consider to be sphere. A sphere? A sphere. Because why would you call it a football? And it's not even a foot. You don't even kick it, do you? And why did like all the most famous celebrities go to the Super Bowl? Like, seriously, like yeah, Egghead is literally perfect for it because it's not even like it's like honestly, America saw British football was like, actually, we want that to be our own thing, which is very ironic because it's usually Britain who does that. You don't pay attention to me, to be honest. I'm spouting stuff that probably isn't true. Why am I incapable of drawing curly hair? Curly hair. I should look at Merida. Merida's got like the prettiest curly hair I've ever seen because like it's so luscious. Apparently, it took them years to figure out how to animate Merida's hair. I love her voice. I always love the Scottish accent. the German accent is genuinely my favorite accent in the world. It's always so cool. So cool to hear. Sounds so like badass. Like, I'm not even gonna try to do a German accent. I would butcher it to the world and beyond. I can only barely do an Irish accent, but I'm Irish, so I probably should be able to do an Irish accent. Like, honestly, I am really bad with accents. So much so that I feel like I would be exiled from a country if I tried to do their accent. I'll butcher it that bad. Like, I would get, like, deported. I shouldn't joke about that, but cancelled. Especially what's happening in America. God damn, that's like messed up. Like, you know it's bad when South Park is talking about it. Yeah, I actually don't know. Because ironic, I'm Irish, but I've never been to Ireland. I was born and raised in England, but I have an Irish passport and Irish citizenship. No, not citizenship. I just have an Irish passport. But I don't know about enough about anything to be able to say anything with confidence because I'm always wrong. Actually, today in biology, my friend he takes citizenship, like British citizenship. It's like a GCSE all about learning about British politics and stuff. And he was doing his homework in the middle of biology, and then I just like basically gave him all the answers. I don't even take citizenship, and I knew the answers more than he did, and I was actually giving him the answers because I don't even know how the hell he can not know this about the country he is living in. Like, we learn about this every day. Well, not every day, we learn about it once a week in tutor time. How do you not know what it is? Like, it was like easy questions too, like what are core British values and like what are what was it? It was like, oh, what is considered a democracy? Like those are things you really should know. And he takes citizenship too. How the hell is he getting a 9 in citizenship? Actually cooked if he finds this. Yeah, it was a quiz, so it was like a multiple choice, and it was like you had as much time as you wanted to do it. It was online, but I think it was like I don't think it would be easy for someone who did, sorry, for someone who didn't live in England. But because we learn about this like weekly in mandatory classes, it wasn't even like specialized to the GCSE. We just learned about it in like general classes. I just you could just do it with general knowledge that we get taught in school. Surprising that he didn't even know that. But he's getting all nines too. How the hell does he? You know, I'm not going to question his ways. He's got his ways, and I don't have mine because I'm failing. Like, literally, the only thing I'm like not failing is history. Hell, I got higher on history than I did on art, and this is my art. Well, to be honest, art GCSE is completely different to whatever I'm drawing now because in art GCSE it's more of like finding an artist, taking their style, and then making an artwork in that style, and it has to be in the same medium. It's mostly just collages with the artist and sub theme I've chosen because I've chosen growing up for my sub theme, which means I just have to get a bunch of pictures of me as a baby and then collage them together in multiple artist styles. I got a grade 7 in art, 7 and 8, which is like a pass, and it's like a strong pass. It isn't like a you've exceeded the boundaries, well done, well done. It's a you did a good job. You passed. Good job. I would say a 7 and an 8 is like a American B and C. It's like it's not it's like it's good. Like it's not a 9. Like if like a 4 is a pass, like you the bare minimum and you passed. A 2, which is what I'm getting in English. Yeah, a 2, which I'm getting in English, is a fail, like a you are failing. If you keep on this track, you're going to have to repeat your GCSE. And it's scary because English is my worst. And because you have to write essays, and I'm really bad at essays, like insanely bad at essays. Like I should not legally be allowed to write an essay. It's that bad. Because I don't know structure. And plus my parent we've been considering the fact that I'm dyslexic for a long while, but I've never actually gotten it tested because my numbers and my letters have always been really bad. Like I used to draw my sixes the wrong way around. I'd always draw my sixes like this and my threes like this. Yeah, English literature. There's two types of English literature and English language. English language is about studying texts, like unseen, and like writing stories and stuff. That's English literature. No, that's English language. English literature is when you study Shakespeare and historical books like Charles Darwin. No, not Charles Darwin. Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens. Like Oliver Twist and the Christmas Carol kind of stuff. That's the stuff you do in literature. And we're actually doing An Inspector Calls and Romeo and Juliet right now. And they are not easy. But I am good with Romeo and Juliet quotes. Like I can like pretty safely recite not all of, but a lot of Act 1, Scene 1 off memory. That was only because in performing arts last year, we had to do a test of sorts. We had to learn lines from Romeo and Juliet and recite them and act them out without any script. And I committed to that test and I actually got like 83%, which is really good on that test simply because I decided to memorize those lines. And it's really helpful now because I still have them memorized. And I also joke about it and randomly start quoting those lines in the middle of a sentence. Like I could recite it now. Wait, I gotta drink water first. My throat hurts so much. This music is distracting me, and you can't even hear the music. Why do I even have it on? Um, do you bite your thumb at me, sir? I do bite my thumb, sir. Do you bite your thumb at me, sir? Is the law of our side if I say A? No. I do bite my thumb, sir. I bite my thumb, sir, but I bite my thumb, but I do not bite my thumb at you, sir. Do you quarrel, sir? Quarrel, sir? No, sir. If you do, I serve before you. I serve as good a man as you. No better? Well, say better. He's well, say better. Here comes one of my master's kingsmen. Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy slashing blow. I think. If that's what I can remember at least. And then there's a bit which I actually don't remember, which I probably should remember because it's when Benvolio appears, and that's actually the important part. Actually, the important quote is "Draw if you be men" because it shows the toxic masculinity of the time, of how they had to fight to prove their masculinity and their worth as a man, which isn't good, and I'm sorry, someone's walking in. I don't want to talk too loud. There's someone in the room opposite me. It might be my sister, but I don't want to risk it if it's my parent. Oh, is it not? What's your native language then? I really want to know. I'm curious. I think they're gone. I hope they're gone. I hope they're gone. No, but I'm actually cooked. I can't. Spanish! That's actually so cool. We study Spanish in school, but I dropped it because I was so bad at it. Like, I can say a couple of sentences in Spanish. Like, you know what, never mind. Maybe I can't say a couple sentences in Spanish. Trying to rack my memory for anything. I know Encanta, Bonita, videojuegos. Videojuegos. Is juegos games? And videos video. I think that's all I remember. I probably should remember it because I had to take an exam on it. Pero. What does pero mean? But. Pero means but. What are other words? Casa means house. Mojo Dojo Casa House. I love the Barbie movie so much. It was so good. All the older Barbie movies are so good. My favorite is definitely Princess and the Pauper. So good, bro. The animated ones, literally grew up watching them, bro. They're so good. Yes, I'm so smart. Juegos is games. Uh, Piscina is pool, I think. Yeah, gimnasio or something. I don't know if I pronounced that right. It was like gymnasium. Uh, Ciencias is science. Matemáticas is maths. Inglés is English. Español is Spanish. Um, what was other subjects? Dibujo was art. Uh, I haven't done Spanish in like a year now. I think I'd lost my Spanish book. I can't lie. I'm so glad I dropped it because I was really bad at it. Don't get me wrong, another language would be really cool, but I'm not smart enough to learn another one. I'm scared someone's gonna walk in. Does that look wrong? I think it's just because I can't see the sketch that well. Yeah, okay. It is still there. I want to make her look more angry. Or like sadistic. Older? I'm low-key regretting not giving her a bow and arrow like Merida. But this pose is too iconic. Yay. Um, because it's like we had to do so many talking tasks in Spanish lessons where you like talk to your partner, which was really awkward because I never really knew my partner unless it was a friend. And in which, if it was my friend, we would not talk Spanish. We would just talk about whatever we wanted. Um, but I'm trying to think of any other Spanish words. I know parque. No, not parque. I don't want to say porque because that's because and parque, the park. Uh, oh, BC is bicycle. Sina. Uh, what are other words? I literally studied this for 3 years. I should know more words. No, I know more words. I know I do. I'm honestly just mad at myself for not knowing these. I really should. Oh, biblioteca is library. Uh, oh, pedo is also dog, isn't it? Rubio is blonde, was it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was blonde. Oh, we did a whole thing about how your appearance is in our first year. It was like ojos is eyes. Uh, Chaqueto is jacket or blazer, as our school taught us. Uh, what were the hands looking like? What was it? Oh, calvo. Calvo? It was bold. It was something to do with bold. Uh, yay. No, I don't think I got calvo right. It was I think it began with a C, something bold, because my dad's bold, so I always said that. Oh, I know all the names for family members. Hermana is sister, hermano is brother, abuela is grandmother, abuelo is grandfather, mi madre and mi padre is mi mom and my dad. Um, I always used to say, mi hermana es muy molesto, which is very annoying in all my exams because it was something I could easily remember because she is very annoying. How did there was like a thing for like step siblings. Um, mi hermano maestro? I don't know, bro. I haven't studied Spanish in. My brain is blacking. It no. Oh, in music was Oh, to listen is escucho música, and to go was vamos, or is that no? That's we go. Vamos is we. Thank you for getting me to do some Spanish revision. I can now test my friends who are indeed taking Spanish, and any other language, to be honest. You had the choice to study a community language, but I don't know any second or third languages, so couldn't choose that because I know a little bit of Afrikaans because my parents are South African. Again, in terms of little bit, I literally only know how to sing Round and Round the Merry-Go-Round. And that's all I know how to say in Afrikaans. I didn't even think about what colour scheme I want to give her. I now have to tackle the legs, and I don't want to have to tackle the legs. We I should remember more Spanish words. El pelo rubio. No, that's not right. It, I look, you might pull up Google Translate. Google Translate. No, caps lock. Spanish. Don't want to have to go through all of these. Spanish. Wait, what was bold? Calva. Ah, yes, I did it. I was right. What was the hair? Was it pelo? Pelo, yes. El pelo rubio. Is it blonde? I was right. No, wait, it was cabello. To be fair, grammar is not my highest thing. I can't even do grammar in English, let alone grammar in Spanish. This is why I could never live in any other non-English speaking countries. I would butcher the language too much. Like, I always wanted to learn German, it just sounded so cool. It's just like a really cool language, but I'm not smart enough to learn German. It sounds so cool. I feel like I'm missing out. Oh, that's good to know. I've never. Yeah, Russian's another really cool one. I can't lie, they sound a bit similar, as in they both have extremely strong accents with strong word pronunciations. Like, it's one of the ones I just like really want to learn, but I do not have the mental capacity to learn another language. Sorry, I just heard someone. Not fun. Someone's in the toilet. I don't want to know who. And I'm going to be told to go to bed because it is 1 a.m. 1 a.m. outside. Like, it is dark out. I might actually move on to colour soon. I think I'm doing a good job. Never mind. Her knees exist. Wait, where are her knees? Here. Those heels are wacky, but I might low-key just crop them off. But I do. How's that looking? Anyway, now we actually got to add the mace. That's the scary bit. I do have a chain, thankfully, that I can just do. This is cheating, I know, but I cannot be asked to draw a chain. Would it go straight down? Would that be how it would work, physics-wise? Because that is the point of tension, and then that's where she's swinging it. Yeah, it is 1 a.m. here. Honestly, I think like Friday nights or Saturday nights, the only times I'll ever realistically be able to live stream. School nights are hell, bro. Got so much work to do, especially as like a GCSE student. It's like a shit ton of work. Is that good? I can't tell. Let's hide this bit. I'm getting alerts and I'm low-key scared that they are important in case I dox myself. I don't dox myself. I'll probably delete the stream if I did. There'll be 2 people to see. Wait, no, 1 of you. You are. Hiya, I love you. I forgot the other person in the stream was me. do I have the time or the want to trace it out, or should I just leave it like that? I cannot be asked to redraw that. I'll just keep it as it is. Call me lazy, but call me a genius when I realise I don't have to do extra work. But okay, now I actually got to figure out how to draw a mace. Oh, thank you. I only saw your message now. Oopsies. I'll have to go, like maybe in 10 minutes actually I might go, because low-key, in 10 minutes it'll be 1 a.m. and I would have streamed for, wait, how long? An hour and a half, which is a good one. It was nice talking to you, bro. You're amazing. I love you. Is that weird to say? Platonically. That does not look like a mace. It looks like a mace if it was like on drugs. Is that what a mace looks like? You know what? It's good enough. It's a mace. Oh wait, I know what will help. Adding lines to the mace. Did that make it look better? Yes, infinitely better. That is so much better. Obviously need to neaten it up a bit, but considering this is like my second time trying to draw a mace, and the first time was that, I think I can give myself a little bit of slack. Eight more minutes. Did you have it on Kanto phase? I did. I can't lie, it's where I learned what abuelo meant and abuela meant. Oh, and primo and prima are cousins. Primo and prima. Mi primo Camilo. Can you hear this? Ma prima Camilo. No. What was the word? Mi prima. No. Mi primo Camilo won't stop until he makes you smile today. My cousin Dolores can hear this chorus a mile away. That was the line that taught me what primo and prima meant. I want to say primo. That's like very white person pronunciation. It's so butchered. Is it primo? I always feel like I shouldn't be saying it like that. Mace, 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 mace. Did I ever add that mace reference? Probably shouldn't put this on screen, but that's fine. So this is what a mace looks like. This is what a mace sometimes looks like. I think I had too many spikes and didn't make them sharp enough or long enough. Oh well, we can fix it later. Plus, the more the merrier. Ah, thank you. I've never been to Spain actually. Someone's outside. Oopsies. I look scared. Wait, I got an idea. I don't want to make this art like really dark. Is that good? Yeah, wait. I'll search that up. Oh, okay. I'm searching it up. I can't spell. Dungeon. I spelled it wrong. Oh, I spelled it wrong again. Oh, I see what you mean now. Wait, that's actually really cool. Thank you for that. Oh, that's so cool. Don't mean to be on my phone. Oh, it's glitching again. I gotta do that every time. I actually, ironically enough, I dyed my hair ginger. My hair is not naturally this ginger. I'm just looking at my monitor and looking how ginger it looks. It doesn't naturally look that ginger, actually. What should I do with you? Should I start colouring you? I don't know if I want to commit to colouring you yet. You know, let's give it a shot. The worst we can do is go back into the history and retry. Is it too bold of a move to delete sketch? I'll keep the sketch. I kind of need that. Okay, now I've got to think of a colour scheme. That's a hard bit. Let's go into the corner here and think of a colour scheme. I want their skin to be like a muddy green. Like a more bluey, muddy green. Like that. Hair. I want it to be like a red. Dark red? Would that look good? Dark red hair? Maybe it's a bit too dark. Maybe a bit lighter. Wait, what does this colour look like with this one? No, that one's too dark as well. I want her to be like a bit lighter. What color? I don't know what color goblins are. I like that. I want this to be more subtle. Oh, I do like that. That looks natural. I like that. I do like that color. This isn't meant to be like a final coloring, just like a rough color scheme idea. Because I'm not drawing fan art, I'm actually drawing my own character for once, which means I have to figure out my own colors, which isn't something I'm used to doing. Used to just having to be able to color pick the character. Like whenever I'm drawing fan art, I can just like take the color from whatever source I'm drawing. But here, I have to do my own. Maybe it's a good thing in the long run that I'm doing this because I do need to learn color theory at some point. I can't just keep scooting around it. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Poison Ivy. But like, I want her to be a bit more like less planty and more badass. Like, don't get me wrong, Poison Ivy was a very badass woman, but like, I want her to be like more maiden, like Renaissance maiden type stuff. Like, not like a fair maiden, like just a peasant maiden. Like a Renaissance peasant, but fantasy is the kind of vibe I'm going for. Like wild, unkept, curly hair that she doesn't know how to handle. What colour eyes do goblins have? Let me pull up my reference of goblins. Goblin. Oh, they have like yellowy eyes. They have yellow eyes. Good to know. Yellow. How bright is this yellow? That is not yellow. That's too bright. Yeah, it was like the things I saw on Pinterest were like a yellowy, like not natural, not like a white color. That's too light. I want it to be darker. Dark? That's a bit not want it to be light, but like not too light. Actually, it's a good colour for her teeth. Because she's a peasant. She has bad dental care. Actually, I like this colour. I'll give her a blue tongue. Why not? I know goblins probably don't have blue tongues, but she's gonna be special. She's beautiful. No, it's too dark. More green, more red, more dark, more light. It needs to be lighter. Lighter and grayer. Ooh, I like that. Gives her a visual difference. Why not dark eyebrows? Dark eyebrows. I don't like the blue tongue actually. Scratch that. I wanted her to be special, but it just looks wrong. Let's give her a neutral tone. I don't like the eyes. I don't like them. What colour can I make the eyes? Maybe this. The eyes look weird. Pink. No, she doesn't. She's got pink eye. What about something like this? That's better. I made it look more human, but I don't want it to look human. Not that human. That's better. Blends in more. And we can add blue, dark, bluey, greeny eyes. No, need more blue. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Do I? I can change it later if I don't like it. We're spooky and we're jooky. We're all together, booky. All da 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 ba ba. The Addams Family. Wait, that's copyrighted. Might be copyrighted. Oopsies. Might end the stream soon, low-key. It's 1:04 a.m. in the morning and I am tired. And I've got to go to up north tomorrow. Not north of England, but like more north. Like still south, but like more north. How do I describe it? It's north of the south. As in, like, it is a 10-minute drive north. I don't know why I'm acting as if it's like, hey, I'm going all the way up to the north. Like, I'm going so far away. No, I'm going a half-hour, 10-minute drive away. It's not that bad, but it is a day out. It's too red. Yeah, I'm not very smart, especially not with geography. I didn't take geography. No, I need more red. Needs more blue. It's less green. No, that's pink. Don't want pink. No pink. No, too blue. colours are hard to get. I think I like this. Nope, not white enough for a dress. I want her dress to be like white, but like it's been like stained, like, and like not ruined, but like it's used. It's very used. She isn't very rich. She's poor. She's a pauper. She is a peasant. Like a stereotypical goblin. Ah, that colour though. I want it to have a green and red colour scheme, but that colour's purple. It's not green or red. Why don't we turn down the green and we turn up the red and we turn the blue dial there? I want this colour, but more red and more light. I actually found the perfect colour. I'll colour in this dress and I'll call it a night. It's too dark. Yes, that is the colour. The colour for the base of the dress. Not for the apron, but dress. I do not want to know how long this drawing has taken. And that's a good colour for the apron. And I'll do a darker red for the accents, but once I've got this coloured in, I'll end the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Like, genuinely, I appreciate you so much. And you too, other silent person who's been watching. I can see who is watching, and there are 3 people watching. And I am one of those 3. Thank you, me. And I think those are my colours. Yeah, I did have my sketch done by then because I was trying to also, I spent like almost 4 hours on this already. And if I just watch it back for a bit, I really struggled getting that sketch done initially. It was really hard. I think it took me an hour just to get like the basic like body figured out because it was so the perspective was really messing with me because I chose a really difficult reference. I took so long. Like it's like whenever I like almost force myself to draw, it takes a lot longer than if I was like had a burst of inspiration. But I had a burst of inspiration for this, but I have been wanting to draw it for a while and I was like, I want to draw something, let's get this out of the way. So it was more of a forcing myself to draw this rather than I actively wanted to draw this right now. It's like when you're like forced to do homework, you do it begrudgingly rather than if you actively chose to do revision. It's like you do it with a different kind of attitude and a willingness of sorts. Like, yeah, I think this is about the time where I started the stream, where I was like awkwardly figuring out what I wanted her to look like. That's why I started the stream. It's weird looking back at your video, your artwork. Looking at came out. It's actually a really good method to see where you went wrong and check your mistakes before you call it a finished piece. You watch through the speed paint, and if you notice there's a mistake and you never end up fixing it, you can fix the mistake now. I don't know if you noticed, but in the bottom right section here, this thing has been blinking off and up for a very long time, and I'm concerned to click on it. I'm scared that it's gonna give me a virus. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there. I'll finish it tomorrow whenever I get the chance. These are all my other drawings. You can see how much I struggled with this one. Actually, I can delete these now. I don't need them. But ever since I broke my laptop, I've had to start from scratch. And you can see these are all the drawings I've done since then. These two are actually commission drawings that someone paid me to do. And this was all the drawings I've done. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now. Goodbye. I love you. How do I end the stream? I don't know how. Am I still live? I thought I ended the stream. Oopsies. Good night. I'll see you too. I low-key thought I ended the stream. Goodbye. I'll end the stream now. The 2-hour mark.